Let's see if this works. Oh. Oh. Is it on? Yo. Is it clear? It's clear. Yo. Okay. Let's see. This is amazing. Please let this stay on for more than like a minute. It's pretty clear so far. I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna watch. Maybe this won't even stay up, so hopefully no one joins. It's already been a minute. Nothing has happened. This is exciting. This is very exciting for me because this has not worked. Dang, I haven't, like, when was the last good live stream? About 4 months ago. Last good live stream was 4 months ago, and that lasted 2 hours and 11 minutes and 38 seconds. Playing Friday the 13th with friends. Friday the 13th live stream 11-21-21. That was my last good live stream. Dang. I remember my first like actual good live stream. It was only like 30 minutes long, and I thought it was so good. I was like, dang, this is so fun. It's so amazing. It's so easy. I'll just keep going, because I like doing this. How long have I been live for now? Once I hit like, I don't know, 4-minute mark, then I'll do intro and stuff like that. I don't want anyone to join and then be like, oh, it's just gonna cut out. This is amazing. Wait, can you, if I do that, can it see it? Only microphone audio is being broadcast. Oh, okay. Minutes ago. Once it says started 4 minutes ago, then I'll do it. I'm ultimately terrified because I'm scared that it won't stay up. That's why this is also only named April 17, 2022. Just in case I have to like private it, and then like I wouldn't have to make that much of an effort to make a title or clickbait or thumbnail, not clickbait. Bro, I think I'm a little sick. Y'all hear me sniffling? There's them allergies. Oh yeah, as you can see, we're playing Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Bro, I tried getting the actual physical copy at GameStop, and they had to ID me for it, and I just gave up. I was like, you know what, never mind, I'm not gonna get this. But now that I've gotten a PlayStation gift card, I bought it. I have the digital copy. Look at you now. Look at you now, GameStop employees. Bunch of jerks. They never ID'd me before. Like, dang. Okay, I think it's almost time for me to intro. Okay, I'll do it now. One watching. It says one watching. This is so weird. This hasn't worked for this long, and without it saying like, oh, your internet's cutting out and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get right into it. Welcome back, guys, to another live stream. Today, we'll be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Plus. Whatever you want to call it. And the only reason why I decided to play this is because any other game that I've tried to play, it'll cut out. And plus this is his new game. And it's Easter. Oh, it's Easter. Happy Easter, guys. If this does stay up, then you guys get the whole Happy Easter, guys, because, you know. Okay, this is confusing me. I can't hear myself and then have it also playing, so I'll just leave that there. Oh, dang. Okay, so I have my other monitor here. Not monitor, but other screen showing me that just in case if it does fail, I can see it and then stop it immediately. So, anyway. Like I was saying, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club 2, plus, not 2. Well, I mean, it is 2, but plus. So, let's get right into it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Not me. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Click off, guys. This isn't good. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. Would you like to leave a review detailed content warning which contains spoilers, alternate in-game what? No, I don't care. You should care, though. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. Oh, yes, of course. Me again, please, or I'll get really upset. Oh, I like this music. It's like all cheerful. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have not played the first game. So please, nobody get on me for not playing the first game. Okay, so I like this whole thing. Please enter your name. Let me enter my name. There we go. Here's my name, guys. What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, okay. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Why is he questioning it? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Well, doesn't she have an alarm? I mean, imagine being able to sleep in. It must be nice. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. He's embarrassed of her? That's so mean. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not reading that out. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Maybe? Maybe I was. I'm just kidding. That's me. That's me being. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why? I'm just kidding. No. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it and you'd be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm not reading that either. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making it the daily commute. By the way, Bean, have you decided on a club to join yet? Heck yeah. I'm joining chess club. Just kidding. The club. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I was dismissively going along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Same here. Actually, wait, that's me talking. Okay, never mind. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. She's calling us like an outcast. She's calling us an outcast. She doesn't think that we can make friends or anything on our own. That's mean. What about her? Isn't it like she was the one who was desperate catching up to us? Your happiness is really important to me. Oh, does she like us? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? A NEET? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up just for you guys because I don't even know what a NEET is either. NEET. An acronym for not in education, employment, or training, refers to a person who is unemployed and not receiving an education or vocal training. Huh? Oh, a NEET is someone who isn't studying, doesn't have a job, and isn't learning a craft. They are earning money, contributing to society. Wow. Yeah, he's called us like an outcast. Wow. That's great. Thank you for that, Sayori, but I did not need to hear that from you. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Yeah, no promises. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I'll consider it. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She's carefree, but she's caring about me? Maybe... Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I was like, never mind. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. What does that mean? What? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I was in the anime club. Like, back to IRL chat, guys. I used to be in the anime club in younger grades. Yeah, I stayed in the anime club for a while, and all they did in there was, like, watch anime. I think they actually watched it on, like, 9 anime, and then some of the ads would used to pop up, and then they'd all gasp, and they close, and the teacher who was in charge of it, she used to close out of it quickly and stuff like that, and act like nothing happened. And then they also played computer games, so it was pretty chill in there. There was a bunch of kids in there, though, too, so I was like, damn. Hello? Sayori must come into the classroom. I was spacing out. Oh, I'm spaced out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That happens a lot. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came. Should I do a voice for Sayori? I should have done that in, like, the beginning. You know what? I'll do the voice. I'll be like, you're even worse. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Oh, are we getting invited to her club? What is her club? Literature club. I'm not saying it. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Literature club is nice. I like reading. Reading is dope. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Dang, so she only wants to collect the title. That's sad. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ew. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll come this day just for the cupcake, and then I'm never coming back. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Bean, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute... Okay, am I gonna be a simp this whole time? You know what? I'm fine with that, to be honest. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. She reminds me of Fluttershy. I don't know. Paint her hair pink. Make her hair pink. And then don't tell me that does not remind you of Fluttershy. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up. See? Mature and timid. You can't tell me that's not Fluttershy. Owl, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Is that a reference to the first game? We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Bean. We've made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Are we gonna have like a picnic and read books? That sounds amazing. As Sayori mentioned it, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. We're coming out of the closet? Still feeling awkward, I take my seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Can we see them? I'm genuinely interested in what they look like now. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. She has a little tooth! Natsuki has like a little fang. Like Nagatoro did. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Dang. She's so salty and for what? I'm just kidding. It's okay. I understand. I completely understand. Hold on. I'm checking the quality stuff because it started glitching out a little bit and I really don't want this to close and me not even realize. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy. No play. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. What? Could we do that? I think we could do that. I want to do that. I want to have tea after school. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe in you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined many clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Wow. I wish people at my school now were this dedicated to the club. Most of the time they just go so that they don't have to go home immediately. They just hang out with people. Oops, spilled some tea. Oh well. Also, if you go to school with me, you can't even lie that that's literally why people go to their clubs. Okay. Thank you. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting... Okay, this is a lot to read. I'm gonna get tongue twisted. I just heard myself play it back. I was like, okay. Anyway, you have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. What's wrong with being enthusiastic about literature? Reading is fun. I love reading. If you guys know about AR tests, tell me. I wish they bring that back. Anyway, Sabine, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. These guys are smart. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh my god, I love horror. I like mystery and horrors. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. We're dumb, guys. We're so dumb. This is so sad. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? I was just about to ask that. Why? Well, it's just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Is she like hardcore crushing? Oh. Yo. Guys, we're getting crushed on. Oh my gosh. It's a first. Be gentle. What was that? I meant be gentle. I just came out with a whole mumbo jumbo. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest wretches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Yeah. Am I gonna be like all smart and stuff? That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fiend? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Bean, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, we're simping? We're only gonna stay here just for the girls. That's understandable. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. This deserves a picture. Can you guys see that? Wait. Yes! It popped up! Okay. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bean, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Bean, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay? Yay! He's confused. Wait, don't I get to choose, like, what I get to say as well? Along with this? Because I have watched some videos on, like, the first game. Anyway, with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Of course. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. One of them! I need to write a poem. Alright guys, we're gonna write a poem. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Skirt. Pick skirt. I'm just kidding. Raindrops. Raindrops. Tears. Sadness. Blankets. I need people on here, please. This would be great if there were people here. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna share the live stream. Because, you know, it's good to have people help choose. Give me a second. Sorry, this is taking a while, but don't worry, guys. Give me a second, guys. This is gonna just take a little bit. As you can see, well, the time of this going out, I have no viewers, and I kind of want this to be done with multiple people, not just what's it called? Not just me doing it on my own. You know what? It'll be fun. So, we're gonna do it. Okay, I sent it out. Hopefully it works. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, that's that. So, I sent it out to as many people as I could. Anyway. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going, guys. Anyway. Where were we at? We were like raindrops. Tear. Raindrop, tear, and then something else. I forgot. A blanket. So, embrace. Here's earned a trophy. Trophy earned. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Am I doing that good? Probably not. Vivid. Oh, I should have chose peace. Hope. Fester? Inferno? Melancholy. Yeah. Love, playground, determination, marriage, unrestrained, meager, calm, prayer, uncontrolled, daydream. Is this supposed to be like Monica talking, but also me trying to figure this out? Let's do calm, lazy, analysis, misery, lust, landscape, charm, dazzle, desire, disaster, warm, charm, flying, heaven sent, rainbow, heart,
slay.
Anyway. Flying, heaven sent, rainbow heart, incongruent philosophy, puppy, amazing boob twirl. Okay. How about rainbow? Because we picked rain for like the first one. Okay, rain cloud. This is gonna be a poem about rain. I swear, guys, it'll be amazing. Hopefully, I'm hoping it is. Aura. That's a good anime. I like how that one's the next one up. Let's do time. There's not enough time. I'm just kidding. Heartbeat, strawberry together, explode, spinning memories, uncanny sensation, games, stickies. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Unending clouds, childhood joy, whirlwind horror, party, jumpy, loud, sparkle. I feel like this is gonna be the worst poem I've ever made. Pout, papa candy, parfait, intellectual giggle, journey, depression, milk, shiny. Journey. Lucky, email, vanilla, hot, graveyard, sugar, empty, imagination, comfort, comfort. Grief, climax, wonderful, pink, unrequired, romance, awesome, fireworks, ocean kiss. What if this is like something really trash and then they just kick me out of the literature club? I would cry and throw this game away. I'm just kidding. Don't overuse awesomes. Whoa. Universe, feather, S-word, socks, disoriented, flee, shopping, waterfall, nature, rose, waterfall, tenacious, ribbon, secretive, sing, lipstick, special, massacre, paint. What? Massacre? Massacre. Oh, I didn't even realize we hit the 20 mark. Hi again, being glad to see you didn't run away on us. I wish I did. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Oh, well, I'm back at the literature club. Well, I didn't leave. And oh, we haven't done the poems yet. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, B, and I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Siori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. Well, maybe I just wanted to stay home. I'm already in soccer. Duh. I'm kidding. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't want to take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? I'm just kidding. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and oh. Nice. Manga is literature. Indeed. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Bean always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He'll help me. It helps him with busy work without me even asking. Hold on. Okay, like cooking and cleaning my room, how dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Do you live alone? Where are your parents? Okay. Where are your parents? I'm just kidding. That's you two are really good friends, aren't you? Of course, yes. Well, she's like the little can't take care of herself type little sibling. Anyway, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bean can become good friends too. Good friends. Good friends. No, I'm just kidding. Good friends. Wink, wink. Good friends. Sayori. I forgot people from my school are subscribed. Don't make fun of me. Y'all ain't gonna see me for like another what week? You'll forget about this by then. It's okay. I can do whatever I want. Anyway, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Oh, she's like hella blushing. Oh, she's so cute. No, it's fine. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. We get a book?! It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read, as we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Ah! Let's go! No, I'm kidding. Let me stop. That's hilarious. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. To the one person who is watching, please. Bro. This is like... This game is like half cringe. Well, not half cringe. This is kind of cringe. But then again, I'm just ready for the horror parts because, you know... This is a scary game. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. This is hilarious. Dang, I wish that I got like a and stuff like that. This would be great. You know what? My like rehearing what I sounded like, it reminded me of Oompaville on his Twitch live streams. Because if you guys have seen the Dolly Parton cosplay, quote unquote cosplay thing that he did just recently, then that's what it reminded me of. Anyway, she even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Bro. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Yes, read the book that Yuri gave you. Let's see how interesting it is. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. What? I could probably fall asleep right now, close my eyes, and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Yes! Show people how great it is to read. I love reading. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to showing that to everybody, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't help the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how we get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? You can bribe people with food to come to the book club? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! That's good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, because she can bake! That works out perfectly. So, cupcakes for books. Cupcakes for books. I would take the book and a cupcake willingly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! She's really close. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. She jumped back too. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Why does our school have a napping club? Oh, does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. Thanks. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, okay. Bro, why don't you have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa! Wow. This is so funny. What is... Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, would you have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore? What are you smiling about? Wow. Don't say that out loud. Anyway. You look so much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. What kind of logic is that? You want him to you want me to button it up for you every day? That's kind of sus. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little better. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh! I can see my poem now. Bro. Pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loosely. Oh, okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I want to see the poem that I wrote. Yo, I get to choose. Let's do Sayori first, since we known her for a lot longer, and she'll actually tell the truth. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Bean. I love it. Oh, it's good. I'm not a good writer. I'll honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's why. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a beam poem, and that makes it feel extra special, like I could feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. What, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bean. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive yet. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Okay, so she'll help us out. That's good, because I would have no idea what I was doing. Anyway. Yay, now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah? Oh, let's see her poem. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would be asleep forever. I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah, this seems like a poem that she would write. Yeah, this is a poem that she would write. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah. The ending literally said, I want breakfast. And okay, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. See? I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And now I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. How about... Okay, not Monica, because she's gonna, like, make fun of us. So let's do Yuri. Let's see how she likes it. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. Does she not like it? It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts on the words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. It's terrible! Sayori lied! Oh, it's so bad. No, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes her hands and her face. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Bro, it's bad! I want to read my poem! I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Yes, let me see your poem. Let me see your poem. Let's see your hand. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Her handwriting's nice too. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Wow. That's inspirational. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hand. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. I was grasping it in. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bean. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, you missed the point completely. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, experience in the work. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Counting on you. Okay, let's see. Who can we show it to next? Dang. I don't know, man. Let's show it to... Let's just do Natsuki and see if she appreciates it. Probably not. She'll probably make fun of us. She doesn't like it. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sorry. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I like how the music changed to like a little kid. Sorry. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That was amazing. You know what? That's a true piece of literature right there. Bro, Natsuki got some bars, to be honest. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. See? See? Just be honest. I am convinced that I wouldn't like it. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of the poems? Wait, but isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. So, that was like more? Okay, I'm gonna save it right now because I'm just scared that I won't be able to save it. Okay, never mind. So I already saved it. Okay. Let's keep going. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Okay, so she is a first year. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if not... I don't really care how old everyone is. That's... You know what? Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Yeah, let her feel proud. Let the child feel proud. Who should I... Oh, it's just Monica now. She's gonna get on me. She's gonna be like, you need to put more thought into it. And then we're just gonna feel awful. I mean, having a good time so... Oh, she scares me. Her just blank, somewhat cheery stare scares me. It's just... Her eyes are dead. Just kidding. Good, glad to hear it, by the way, since you're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to think. See? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. Don't worry, Bean. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Oh no. Oh no. I like this one. It makes you think of something Sayori would like. Oh. So, we basically made the poem for Sayori to like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. I want to read my poem. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay, so we're gonna just like write on our own. We are gonna write on our own. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Of course! Yes, let me see your poem in your handwriting, please. Well, let's read it then. Let's see. Oh! Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Bro. Was that like another reference to the first one? Wait. Okay, yeah, this is plus. I was about to say, is this like the first one and they just came out with it and I bought the first one without even realizing it? Okay, cause the first one isn't out on PlayStation. It's only on Steam. So I was about to say, wait a minute. Did I buy the first one not knowing? Anyway, so, okay, I think that's like a reference to the first game. Like, after everything that had happened. Okay, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for... Oh, wow. That's actually really smart. Keep that in your head, guys. That is Monica and Bean fact of the day. Okay? Poem facts. Go with the flow when you're writing a poem. That's literally what she just said. She even said thanks for listening. She's so nice. Oh my gosh, guys. IRL chat, bro. It's so cold. I got... Like Eddie says, I got chicken skin right now, bro. I got chicken skin, just like Eddie says. Anyway, a few. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing. Yeah! Because we suck at writing. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs, of course. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori, Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and they gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. His eyebrows furry. Oh, do they like not? Do they not understand it? What's with this language? Oh, are they gonna get into like a fight? No. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem with, I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Trying to say something nice? That's terrible. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. It's forceful. It was really forceful. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which is people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Bean did too. Don't put me in this. Don't put me in this. Because then, I'm not going to be able to get here. Because Yuri... I'm taking the Shy Girl, okay? Shy Girls for the win! Woo! Sorry. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the honor, but I spent a long time smashing my dang! They're going back and forth. They're just going, they're like, cat fight right now, guys. Woo, who are y'all rooting for? I'm just kidding. What just happened yet? And Bean liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. Ooh. Maybe you're just jealous that Bean appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? They're fighting! They're fighting! Yo! No! No! What? I'm not reading this out loud, but what? Guys, it's a cat fight! Place your bets, guys. Bro. Natsuki! Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned... Am I gonna have to choose? Bean, she's trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have them figure it out. Help me explain that No, I don't want to like have to choose. I mean, I'm gonna choose Yuri, but still. Well, how did I get dragged into this? Exactly. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't know if I should like choose or if I should just say help me Sayori, because like I have no idea what to do. And if I had more people, I would listen. Guys, help me out in the chat. I need to get more people on here, bro. This is fun and all, but still, it's funner. I'm just kidding. More fun if there's people actually helping me choose. I don't know. TBH, I don't know. Bro, I'm honestly... Ugh. I don't know, man. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna do something real quick. A bloop. Thank you. And... oh, guys, shameless plug right here, but if you guys want to follow my Discord, you guys want to add me on Discord? Yes, I have a Discord. Isn't that cool? Clubians_429 has a Discord. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Hold on, I gotta get my tag because like I don't remember the 4 numbers at the end because I had Nitro for a while and I was like, okay, I don't remember the numbers. That's not good. Let's see. This is taking forever, and the music is just not helping. This is like, hurry yourself up now. Okay, so, I think I might have to change my name before I give it to you guys, because this is not a good name. Okay, you know what? I'll just give it to you guys. So it's all capital letters. B3AN3R. The numbers are 7915. Okay. 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 B3AN3R. And then the numbers are 7915. So you guys can add me on Discord. Woo! Nice. Anyway, I'm doing help me Sayori because like I honestly don't know what to do. Natsuki glows and me drying up anywhere. Dang! They're just... ugh! Leave me alone! Sayori. I legitimately just like... Sayori, please. Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this bean? Well, that's her... wow. Wow. I agree. It's unfair to the others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity to feel her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Oh! Anatsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Yeah. Friendship. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because they're differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because it gives so many feelings, feelings, words. Everyone's so talented. Oh, shoot. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting again? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh. Okay. Big and beautiful! Guys, it's big and beautiful. Oh, amazing. We love that. Sayori! Okay, maybe that was a little much. To be honest, TBH. You know what? Never mind. Bro. Okay. Sayori stands triumphantly. Is she gonna, like, do what Robin usually does in like Teen Titans Go and make like some inspirational speech that nobody will even care to listen to, and they'll just keep going how they are? I'll make some tea. Yes, please make some. See, you scared her. She's horrified. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face. Okay, staring at nothing. She's staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. Okay, to be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but something, I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly as me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Why are we aiming towards Monica? Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing cones? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Oh, you guys literally fought! How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. We have to do this again? Well, any luck, that means I can at least do better. And now it's a admiration. Bean, ready to walk home. So let's go. I want to read my poem. Is there a way that I can, like, see it? Earlier, what do you mean? You know, being Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew, you know, Bean. It's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright. I'm writing another one! Am I gonna have to write one every single night? Okay, let's do a happy one. No rain this time, so cry. No, I'm just kidding. Candy, sweet, rose, kiss, together, strawberry, bubbles, no, dream, heart, hope, giggle, kawaii, smile, cute, anime, fun, yes, this will be amazing, comfort, flower, rain, oh wait, Natsuki's gonna be like the only one to enjoy this one, joy, yeah, Natsuki's gonna be the only one to enjoy this, but that's okay, we're gonna get on her good side. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Bean, hey Sayori. Yo Sayori. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Looks like you're good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Actually, IRL chat guys, I'm hungry too. But, you know what? I'm gonna do that thing where it's like 7 days. And then I'm just gonna let my ketosis, or, yeah, isn't that the word, ketosis, sink in? And I'll just do it for 7 days. Anyway, back to game. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Bro. Latch and gets it open, she turns upside down. She has no money! That's why. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you're something. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just, look at my book. Book! You're always in your book. That just reminds me of that one Matilda where it's like, what's this trash that you're reading? It's like, you're a wormwood. Sorry. And then... Sorry. Ugh. So, yeah, Matilda starts getting yelled at. Anyway, Yuri, tell Bean to lend me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that. Yeah, we've already had a problem this week. Why would we want more problems? I didn't mean that. Oh, she yelled again. Or, quote unquote, yelled again. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Well, that's good. That's fine. You stay absorbed, Yuri. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. She said revolution! That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Bro, a cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, of course she did. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Whoa, is she gonna steal everyone's cookie? Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Bro, is it like macadamia? White macadamia? Bro, white macadamia is good. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Yo, I can see the picture without even having to have the dialogue? I did not know that. That's so cool. Oh, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey. Oh, okay, so that's what triangles are. Okay. Anyway, did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori it? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Yo! She has a boyfriend. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't, really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Piano's great. Play classical music. You can already see me running across to you. Hey, your music's great. Keep playing. Even if it's just random keys. That's so cool. You should play first. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Yes, we look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bean. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh yeah, because her manga's in the closet. Bean, Sayori comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going to Bean with get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploiting empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, it's just a suggestion. I see if we can find poster paper too, okay? Okay, ready, Bean? Yep, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna go... Oh, okay. So we're gonna go get stuff. So we're next to the classroom. Like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Wow. That's tough. Just kidding. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Well, I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Oh! Bro, poetry night. It sounds kinda dull. Bean, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poems, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Wow. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. It just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to itself. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Bean, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Are we just like scavenging classrooms until we find stuff? We went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more, so going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Crayola! Will I get copyrighted for that? No, I won't. I mean, Crayola. Yeah. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out the box, reading the colors name. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah, she would be the one to do that. She falls on the floor with the crayons spilling all over her lap. Come on, let's see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge... Oh, wow. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice, Bean. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Dang. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. Locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since we use an ice pack rather to drink. And I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's gone! Oh no. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other one to clumsily scoop the crayons back from the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Dang. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Bean. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I'd get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I'd start crying really loud. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself, and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my game. Okay, this is a lot, guys. This is nostalgic. Trying to be nostalgic? But it's a lot, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna read that out loud. Bean, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time, but I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Bean. Bro. Are we flirting? Bro. I'm just gonna... I'm sorry. It's hilarious. But still. Let's see. This is so weird. Forever. If I'm being honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up with each other. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Iron deficiency. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom, or the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead. Okay, you know what? You didn't have to tell her. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything you needed? I have it right. Ah, she left the... Oh, okay, never mind. Dang. I found the come out really cute. Oh. I gotta roll check, guys. I'm tired. I'm so tired, guys. How long have we been live streaming for, guys? An hour and 33 minutes. Wow. Anyway, let's continue. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start with working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Let's show this to Natsuki first. Well, it's not really any worse than your last... okay. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Oh, then, she had to question it. Well, then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me Natsuki completely... See? Keeping it like a compliment. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like... What's wrong with me? It's like she's dragging them around a dead weight. Someone get this little kid. I'm about to smack the pink off. No, I'm playing. I'm just kidding, guys. We don't resort to violence on this channel. As leader of the beans, I do not advise you to resort to violence. It's so bad, guys. No violence. Anyway. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of... So she's an airhead. Okay. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Yes, show me your poem. Here. I'm eating a mint, guys, so if it sounds weird, then, you know. Oh wow, this is a lot. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is a better off place without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. She's so mean. Why? Wow. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Whoa. You're calling people stupid? That's not nice. I'm just kidding. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant joke. Oh. Okay. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my what? My what? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. That's so mean. She's like a little gremlin. She is. She's a gremlin. It just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking your things. But you made your poem on, like, not caring. Okay. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. Okay. Let's show Monica. Let's just get her over with. Hi, Bean. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to show what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? I don't know, it's not. Guys, IRL chat, this candy's good. What is this? It's a mint. It's La Universal Menta Glacial Caramelo Duro Sabor a Menta conteniendo neto 4 grams. Sorry. Oh, but this is good. Anyway, I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Yes, let's see. Oh, they all wrote a lot. Load me. Anyway. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless what? Cacophony of meaningless noise. Guys, we're looking that up again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what that is, and we need to look it up. It's cacophony. A harsh, discordant mixture of sound. Oh. It's like a bunch of sounds. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Those are math terms! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Wow. That's beautiful. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like you're trying to speak on the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes, asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip. Okay, we got more Monica and Bean writing tips of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this teaching about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Oh! Okay, yeah, okay. So I haven't saved it yet. So I think I will save. I'll put it in empty slot too. Just in case. Anyway. Yuri. Beautiful Yuri. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Bean. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself. Not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri, huh? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to do a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me the poem. Yes, let's see, Yuri. Oh, wow. Oh, she wrote a lot too. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a slice of bread, a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. And the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish I brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Wow. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the pose as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at a face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Did Natsuki also write about something like that? About someone being ridiculed in the stage interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, at least they're not gonna be fighting anymore, so, you know. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yes, I'll listen to you all the time. Sayori. Oh, we shouldn't Sayori first. Anyway, Bean, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. Hold on. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Anyway, you can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way. So, no way. Not even Natsuki? Yeah, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's what do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? Well, stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure? Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying, is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Is this like childhood friends become a lovers type thing? That's how most of these end up. Two lovers in the time passed me by. Oh, I don't remember that song, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Bean, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Oh, she broke her pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll just like it. Okay. Shoot a lot too, okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Whoa. Did you really write this? Of course yeah. Oh, that was like deep. You see that? It's almost kind of creepy. Maybe because I am so used to you being cheerful. Yeah, that was like a deep poem. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit for getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I feel like that's like almost everyone that I've ever encountered. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Wow. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not where we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. Well, we're going to be performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it in all the posters just in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud with a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire the others to do the same thing. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're on this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Not really. No, much. Nobody wants to do it. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is just help them out a little bit. Or maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. She's terrified. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation? Dude, I don't know some of these words, and it's getting me upset. Anyway, the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances. Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Yes, go, Yuri. Oh, it's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Alright, it's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Wow. I bet it was good. Okay, I guess I'm next then. My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Yes. I liked it. Came out nicely. Yes. Can't wait till we get the depth stuff. What you mean? That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay, now who's next? Mitsuki? Don't make me go before Bean. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Bean lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Wow. That's hurt. Wow. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly... What? I can't read. I've been reading for so long that words are starting to get mumble jumbled up. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are y'all bro, you're performing. You're supposed to be getting looked at, please. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little bro. I've been reading for so long. These words don't make sense. No, I'm just kidding. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard... do I have to make another one now? It's fine too. Wait, what? Oh, you can get somebody else's poem. Okay. Well, no problem. Okay, everyone. That's about it for today. Okay. Hi. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Oh, she's hyping herself up. Alright, Yuri. It's okay, guys. Yep, I'll try and do it. Impressing Monica? No! Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bean, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Bro. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you... Oh! Is she getting jealous? Oh, what would I say? I don't know. Sayori, yeah, let's just be nice. Sayori, you really think I ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Gee, she already knew that I like Yuri. Did you hear me in the mic? I like Yuri. Yuri is so big. Sorry. Okay. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so sweet, and you think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out, sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Okay guys, think I will end it off here. Because we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. That's a lot. That is a lot since it has not been working. I would love to go for longer, but man, I have things to do. I have to go find some. I have to go on that one website, you know, R34. Or what's that other one called? 4chan. I have to go on 4chan. Sorry, guys. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'll end off here for now. This was a good start to get back on it anyway. I haven't streamed actual streaming in 4 months. I'll try and stream again tomorrow. Because this was fun, this was great. Anyway. Thank you for joining, for whoever did, and I hope that the people who watch it later on, after this is ended, find it amusing. Please like, please subscribe, I beg of you, bro. I'm bilingual, so you know. Por favor, suscriben. Dale un like. I don't know how to say like in Spanish. It's okay though. Por favor, like the video. Spread it around. You know, my followers have been going up and down, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next live stream.